Hello and welcome to the Backward Funnel video course. Just want to say thanks and congratulations on grabbing access to this video course. This is video number 1, which is the introduction to this video course. And what I want to do is start out with the end in mind, the end result. The goal by the end of this video course is to help you learn how to set up all your products, all your services that are inside of your sales funnel. And the secondary goal is to help you do that, which will then create the highest converting funnel right off the bat. Obviously, you're going to need to test and tweak and improve on that. But if you understand how to create a higher converting funnel right off the bat and initially, that will help you in the long run. So by the end of this course, you should be able to create funnels, products, things like that really fast. Now, the goal of this as well is to help you so that you are not spending a lot of time creating all these products in your sales funnel. Because what can happen is you get writer's block, you get product creation block, and I'll talk about that in just a minute. But all of these things can be a major factor in blocking you from actually trying to achieve your goals. So if we can help remove that block from your mind, from your mindset, this will speed the whole process up. This strategy was created after creating so many different products over and over the years and things like that, and really finding a way to speed up this whole process. So rather than spending, a month or even half a year, you end up creating your whole game plan within a matter of 5 minutes. Hopefully within 5 minutes, but this might take you 15 minutes when you just get started. But it really shouldn't take you a long period of time. Now, before we actually jump into the strategies and the methods and the tricks and the trade and everything like that, I really want to start out with mindset, because we really need to make sure that your mindset is correct before you jump in, because that can often be the major roadblock, whether we see it or not. Right now, most of you probably have some sort of information overload. If that sounds like you've read a lot of books, you've watched a lot of video courses, you've gained a lot of knowledge and wisdom, but you don't know how to apply that knowledge. And therefore, you keep running into roadblock after roadblock after roadblock, and you're just extremely frustrated and confused. So if you have information overload right now and you really want to try to get ahead, what you need to do is you need to keep putting one foot in front of the other, kind of make baby steps. So if you need to split this up into baby steps, that's fine. And that's what I've done in this video course. But as far as, creating products and anything like that, to defeat product creation block, you have to put one foot in front of the other. And I know maybe you've heard that over and over again, but it's true. In order to create a product, you got to really think of baby steps. And those baby steps, when you check them off, they end up becoming motivational because you've completed them. So more on that in just a minute. When I say backwards funnel method, you're probably thinking, well, I got to work backwards. That sounds a little complicated. This really is not as hard as it sounds. In fact, when you see it, you're going to be blown away. You're going to think, wow. So we'll be working backwards in the funnel itself. But once you understand how things work, it's going to be a lot easier, because actually moving backward is easier than moving forwards. Now, just to give you a quick overview of what's in this video course, this is, of course, video number 1. Video number 2 is the ladder. So you're going to get to see exactly what the ladder looks like and how you can apply the ladder to your business. And I'm not really going to go in super detail yet, but I just want you to see the ladder, because once you understand that, you can take that and move on. Video number 3 is the biggest mistake. Before we actually implement, the backward funnel method, I want to show you the biggest mistake that people make. And then we can actually implement the ladder. And then I will go into more detail and talk about why you should start with your high ticket offer first, and then you move back to your one-time offer, which can be several different one-time offers, and then you move back to your front end offer, and then front end offer, you move back to your lead magnet. Now, this will all make sense in just a minute why we're doing this. And then, of course, video number 8 will be practical application. I really want this to make a difference in your life. And in order to do that, I'm going to take what I taught, the conceptual stuff and the fundamentals, and really put this into practical real life application. So I'm going to take real life application examples like tax consulting and different niches, and I'm going to show you within 5 minutes for each. I'm going to run through them. I'm going to create the whole sales funnel for each of them so that you can really truly see this whole backward funnel method in action. It's going to make your life a lot easier. And then, of course, video number 9, I'm going to talk about recommended platforms to connect, to set up your sales funnels and things like that. We've tested many different types of platforms out there. There's some that are good, some that have advantages and disadvantages. Like anything else, they all have advantages and disadvantages. But if you know what they are, you can come to your best conclusion in your decision. So I'm going to let you decide on what platform that you want to use. All right, so before we end this video, I want to talk briefly about how it works. The big question is, why work backwards? You see, by working backwards, creatively using this method, you'll be able to create what's inside your sales funnel quicker than ever. If we work from the front to the back, then what that will do is it will create what we call writer's block. Now, I will explain to you in just a minute how the brain works, because once you understand how the brain works and how it thinks and why working forwards can often create that writer's block, and it's like this war in your brain, then you'll understand why we need to do this. And it'll make a lot more sense. All right, so let's move on to video number 2, and I'm going to show you what exactly the ladder looks like, which is basically what the backward funnel method looks like. All right, see you then.